Welcome back to another episode of March Mayhem. We have Snorlax versus Samus in the semifinals. But Alex, why don't you tell them what is in store for these two characters?
Well, so for our semifinals, we decided we wanted to do something a little different. We reached out to Zach Eats, and we asked for, his professional opinion on an eating contest. So all semifinalists will be an eating contest. The judges will choose the food that the characters will eat, and the people will have to argue why their individual wins the eating contest. So, yeah, this will be an interesting matchup of Samus versus Snorlax. I think I know who's winning.
So, real quick, as I would like to get out of the way right now, would you like to remove your jelly-covered helmet, or do you want to keep it on for this match?
The jelly-covered helmet came back.
I mean, you're going to have to remove the helmet no matter what.
Helmet is off. So, Sean, we should decide what we want them to eat.
Was this really planned in advance, or was this designed to nerf me?
This was in advance. But, I mean, we kind of have a running theme here.
So,
I kind of...
Subvert expectation. To what?
How can we not have them eat grape jelly?
Is it straight grapes or grape jelly that they will eat?
Oh, grape jelly.
Do we give them a
cans of Smuckers at a time?
Or is it just straight jelly, or do we give them a mode of transportation like crackers or bread? Or just spoonfuls of jelly?
I guess
I feel like it's got to be like
the other question
actual...
is it like a pie eating contest, whoever eats the most in that time? Or like, how are you determining this? Because that'll change whether or not Snorlax is the for sure winner.
I mean, across different species like this, I feel like the only fair way to do it is percent body weight, not absolute volume.
All right. So we got to do some math.
Oh, fuck.
My Snorlax is 11'9" and weighs 2,068 pounds and has to eat about 900 pounds of food a day.
Samus is...
I don't know.
You
honestly.
don't fucking know?
I don't.
We are in the semifinals, Joe.
Sue me.
Have some decorum.
Here's my decorum.
She's at least 5-something. See, I had
She
my
is
guess.
6'3".
Ooh, that's a big lady.
How heavy is she?
Well, she's a lady. They won't tell us that.
She's a lady. Whoa. She's a lady.
That was bound to come up at some point. Yeah. I can't even argue that. That's very fair.
Yes. So actually,
So they say that she is 198 pounds without her power suit.
Okay.
all right.
That would be the canonical way.
Win for a 6'3".
I would recommend removing all of the armor.
Where are you going with this?
Because
I
the
feel like
stomach
we're
has
going
to
back
come
into Rule
out.
34.
So if you remove the armor,
I'm not
she
going
just
back
has...
there.
She's going to be more comfortable.
I will say that Samus probably beat Snorlax this
I'm going
time.
to argue it's not going to make a
That's
ton of
for
difference,
sure.
but yeah, I would say Samus without the power suit because it's not a fight.
So if Samus wins, she goes into the final without the power suit.
Wait a minute.
Rocky Road had one Rule 34 art.
See,
Snorlax had like 800.
we've got a deviant in this round.
So we are going with who... Did we do the math to find out what the...
Well, what percentages are we... All right.
I mean, it doesn't matter what percentage. It's like it doesn't matter what each individual's percentage is, right? Like it matters who can eat more as a percentage of their own body weight. So it's not like they both have to, get to like 90% or something faster. It's, well, I don't know. What are the rules of this eating contest? Is it more total, or is it more in a given amount of time?
I was liking the pie contest time limit.
First to a certain amount? Because that changes things.
I was liking who could eat the most in X amount of time.
That's how isn't that how most eating contests actually are? Just most in a given amount of time. So I think that's how we do is in a certain time limit. Who can eat more as a percentage of their own body fat?
Eat more what?
More whatever the food is.
What is the food in this one, Joe?
It's not grape jelly.
I did some quick math. Snorlax eats 87% of its body weight per day.
What the fuck?
Now it's in 24 hours, so how much does it eat roughly in 10 minutes?
No.
10 minutes. Jesus.
What are you going to have, an hour-long eating contest?
How long is the Nathan's hot dog contest?
Like 5 minutes.
Jesus. Oh my god, 87% per day. Oh my god, I should just forfeit.
It's not an option at this point. We're already recording, Joe.
Jesus, I don't know. I'm going to make the argument that I don't know what a specific number Samus can eat, but I'm going to make an argument that she can eat Michael Phelps levels of food because she's got a high metabolism, she's an elite athlete level of fitness, and she's super physically active and using lots of energy. So on a once-off occasion, maybe she can even... Ah, man, that's a lot of food.
Do astronauts eat more or less than people on Earth?
Less, but I wouldn't apply that to Samus because real astronauts don't have gravity. Samus does have gravity in her ship.
Ooh, okay.
How? Don't worry about that.
So, Joe, make your case. What should we set the time limit at for this eating contest?
Like 5
minutes?
I think.
10 minutes?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out math and logic,
Alright.
which is a very dumb idea, but
We'll set it as who can eat the most grape jelly in 10 minutes. So, decide. Joe, explain the argument for why Samus would eat the most grape jelly.
I mean, I just kind of summed. Fucking
so Molly Schuler, who weighs about 70 pounds less
than Samus.
than Samus, can eat 48 pieces of pumpkin pie in 10 minutes and get paid for it.
How much is almost as large as a piece?
I'd say about that.
I don't know, man. This is hard.
I'd say about maybe like
I'm gonna
12
say
ounces.
so what? So this elite food eating
It's her. She's eating pancakes
eating contest woman.
off her head.
So she weighs 70 pounds.
Like
less.
Fry?
Kind of.
So she can. Let's see. So she weighs 120 pounds over 190. She weighs about 63% of what Samus weighs, and she can eat 48 slices in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's 24 slices in 5 minutes. On that logic, Samus could eat 38 slices in the same amount of time. I don't know, man. You put me in a corner here. I'm up against fucking Snorlax in an eating contest.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say Samus is.
So-
I'm just gonna say the same thing I said already. Samus is an elite level athlete. She's got a high metabolism. She can pack it in if she has to. Based on these numbers, she can probably fit in maybe 50 to 60 slices of pie in 5 minutes, which is going to be a significant portion of body weight and not, you know.
But how is she eating the jelly? Like, are we talking fistfuls, spoonfuls? How is it?
So, seeing as how it had absolutely no bearing on the last contest, I would say that Samus probably has more belly expansion porn.
Unfortunately, yes.
I don't.
I can
That is-
confirm that.
is
Even if it
terrifying.
helps me win, I don't want to put this. I take this into account to help me win.
But how is she eating the jelly? Or is she just slurping it right out the jar?
I'm assuming it's jelly. I'm assuming it's pie.
I'm kind of
And
assuming she's licking it off her
she's-
helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, are you saying she has jelly on the visor still? What happened with that jelly there?
She's-
Oh yeah, she
she's just
lost
kinda
to Lanky Kong, you
spooning.
son of a bitch.
She's eating it out of her helmet.
She's got a big vat of
so
it.
you're
She's
saying-
scooping, like taking a helmet size.
You're saying
scoops and
jar of
so-
jelly spoon, and she's just
jar
So-
of pie spoon. Yes.
We already
it's
had
it's grape jelly though, Joe.
We had previously said Alpha Snorlax is not like a typical Snorlax.
It would eat more.
But does he also sleep as much as a normal Snorlax?
What is he? Is that the only way I'm going to win? Is he's going to sleep through? half the
I was
contest?
going to say, we could do a calculation, flip a coin, and see if Snorlax is actually asleep for the contest.
We could do that, but the other thing I'm questioning, how does Snorlax eat the jelly? Which is why I asked you, Joe.
I mean, Snorlax. I assume it's
You're
just
not
gonna
arguing for
hail.
Snorlax.
He also doesn't have that big of hands.
Exactly.
It's gonna fall between those little
Can
tiny
he
mouth fingers.
manipulate the same amount of food in the same time?
This is why I am
Especially if it's like human-sized pie.
We're going bear paw style.
So you're
That's
just
how it does
shoveling.
it. It's shoveling. And remember, it can eat even moldy and rotten food, so it can eat glass and not care. It's not
What
going to
if,
bother.
what if they're
So
like
just
the little
eat the whole
Smuckers packets?
Oh, it's just eating the whole packet. No cares. No opening. It just...
Because he can't get his fingers to get that tab to pull open.
Actually, we have seen Snorlax daintily use its little claws to do things, so...
Okay.
It does have the dexterity.
You know who could have competed?
Lanky Kong could not compete.
He could have.
He could
You
not.
got those arms. Think of all the jelly you could scoop in.
It doesn't matter. Where's he going to put it
I
all?
would say Lanky's
mouth.
probably got a couple pies in the face back in the day.
You.
I'm just saying, one,
You know what? You're
one
right.
thing in
I
argument...
did beat Lanky Kong, and I'm glad about it. He sucks, and he deserved to lose.
So
Lanky motherfucker.
My argument for Snorlax in particular is officially its behavior.
Rails.
It sleeps until it's hungry. When it wakes, it forages for its food before going back to sleep. So, like, when it's ready for food, that's all it's caring about. So if this is an eating contest,
He's coming hungry.
he's coming hungry and he's not stopping until he eats his body weight, which is, as we've already discussed, 87% of his body weight.
Ooh.
If
So
he's
what's
not hungry at the time the contest starts, can he
So
be
you're banking on him being
persuaded to
asleep.
So
If he's not already hungry, will he still eat, or does he have to be hungry?
what's
Would he
the
be asleep?
likelihood that we have 900 pounds of jelly?
If we
It
said
doesn't
dead,
matter. He's going to eat all of
if
it.
it's
Because
a
my
planned
thought is-
contest, we'll have 900 pounds of chicken.
If we do not have enough jelly, is he going to start eating the
Well,
judges and get
actually, it's going to
disqualified?
be more than 900
He would
pounds.
probably
right?
What the
eat
fuck?
Samus's
Because
first.
how
Because
much-
he goes for food first.
How much does Alpha Snorlax weigh? 2,100
Oh, here we
pounds?
fucking go.
2,700 pounds?
2,068.8.
68. 2,068. Times 8.
We will have enough jelly
This
to
is
satiate either competitor.
1,800 pounds of jelly.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So he's,
But it's-
Samus is...
he's
10
barely
minutes.
sated.
Can Samus out-eat a bear paw
If
shoveling?
Samus weighs 190 pounds, and she wants to eat a comparable percentage of body
Because she's
weight,
got to get to the point of
she's
being
got to
full.
eat 166 pounds.
Well, if she's a true athlete, she'll never get full because she'll be a professional eater.
Oh, man.
You know what? I think I gotta give this one to Snorlax. You know, I don't want to. I really was hoping, Nah.
Give it to someone besides Snorlax.
I think
I was
like
going to say,
Snorlax.
no matter how many times we tried to get around this, it kept going
Like,
back to Snorlax.
it's clearly
Yeah.
Snorlax.
I think Snorlax is in the finals.
Well, I can't even imagine what the finals contest is going to be.
It's just normal deathmatch.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens with this, though.
Because Snorlax could face Bomberman,
Motherfucker.
could face Cortez, could face Sweet Tooth.
I do.
We don't know because we've got...
An eating contest against Snorlax.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, anybody was going to run into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's...
If
Only
Samus
if
could-
Alpha Snorlax made it that far.
Yeah. I mean, you could have been in the eating contest against Rocky Rodent, which we've learned he eats everything.
Yeah, he's a dine and dash.
Doesn't sound like I would have won that one either.
No.
Maybe would have won against Diddy Kong.
Yeah.
He's just eating
Probably
a
not-
spoonful of grape jelly at a time.
Probably not against King K. Rool.
Well, folks, we have our first finalist in Snorlax. Come back as we have one more stipulation battle between Sweet Tooth and Sergeant Cortez.
Come back for ever more absurdity.
What stipulation is Joe pulling? Could it be a penis piercing match?
Could you
We
slap
don't
his
know.
own?
Come back and find out.